Addison is going to be huge for CMU. And then score early. Go within the first minute. Just like at MSU and Miami, like I mentioned earlier, they scored in the first 30 seconds, folks. 30 seconds in that second game at Goggin Ice Center 2 weekends ago in Miami of Ohio. And then at Michigan State, scoring very early. So if CMU continues to score early, I could see them pull off a win or a close game against Notre Dame.
Scratches tonight for Central Michigan: Alyssa Gray, Andy Blankenstein, Isabella Fleeser, and Lauren Abraham. For Notre Dame, Lauren Berry, Chloe Behringer, Catherine Paris, Madeline Rifle, Mary Bailey, Jessica Gordon, Samantha Smith, and Natalie Warland. After this break, it's time for Puck Drop. Grab a cold beverage, grab some popcorn, and grab a seat, because we have CMU Women's D2 Hockey coming up next on CCHN.
Taking a look now at our starting netminders today for Notre Dame, we have Beth Grimshaw. 2 games played, has an 0-2-0 record. She has 13 goals allowed for Notre Dame, a 6.5 goals against average, and a .870% save percentage. For CMU, we have Bree Schroer, who has 4 games played. Goals against average is 2.5, a save percentage of .941, and a win-loss total of 4-0-0.
Thank you, Ryan. Our starting lineups for today. We'll start with Central Michigan. The forwards, number 18, Zoe Saudi. Number 61, Gabriella Nixon. Number 24, Sandra Biankowski. On defense, number 12, the captain, Mac Barnett. Number 16, Gabby Lepore. For the Fighting Irish, they're going to go with number 3, Addison Stenke. Number 14, Kelsey Quint. Number 26, Mac Sherwitz. Number 12, Annika Kell. And number 4, Claire Flood. Well, we have a great matchup here tonight. Notre Dame, as we alluded to in the pregame, hasn't played in about a month, almost a month since they've last played. That they lost both games against Adrian College. Couple tough losses for Notre Dame. They're looking to come back strong against Central Michigan. Central Michigan, they're sizzling right now as face-off is won by Central. They'll be poked away and slapped into the neutral zone, into CMU's zone. Be retained by Lepore. Along the boards, behind the net, to Saudi. Saudi, nice poke against the boards. A lot of action in that lower left-hand corner. Back around the net, that's Barnett. She's going to poke it out to Biankowski. Poked away, board battle in the top left corner of your screen. And Nixon, she'll try to clear. It'll be intercepted at the blue line by Notre Dame. Here comes Zoe Saudi into the neutral zone. Into Notre Dame zone as a line switch already in this one, almost 19 minutes, or almost 1 minute in to the first period. Here's Tate Hutchinson. She'll retain it behind the net. Hutchinson will get it up to Williams. Caitlin Williams tries to get to Hubert, poked away, and Williams will retain it. Up to Del Rey, it's just past her stick. Into the corner, and Del Rey will retain it. She'll get it back out to the blue line. And that shall be just off the pad right there of the Notre Dame netminder. Puck poked away. Here comes Notre Dame into the neutral zone. Williams chasing for Central Michigan. Notre Dame lose the puck, picked up by Caitlin Williams. Hutchinson will take it off that loose puck. Whitus will get it up to Hutchinson. Hutchinson to Del Rey. Del Rey, she'll retain it on the right point. Del Rey, trying to keep up with the puck. And Darche will give it back out to Leah Palmer.
CMU having that great momentum. Notre Dame playing superb defense here, trying not to let CMU get out of their own zone. A great play so far from both teams. Notre Dame has impressed so far, but they got to shake off the rust a little bit if they want to try and score.
And that puck just outside of the outreach stick of Darche. Darche will retain it in the Notre Dame zone. Here comes Castor, Annie Castor, and it's just off her stick. In the right circle. Puck batted around. It'll be won by Stinky. Stinky around the net. She'll try to take it out into the neutral zone. Poked away, however, by Zoe Bergen. Stinky will retain behind the net once more, and she'll pass it along the boards. Intercepted by Leah Palmer at the blue line. She'll get into the neutral zone to Wilson. Puck loose in the neutral zone. Wilson will retain. Wilson breaks into the Notre Dame zone. Forecheck opportunity here for Central Michigan. As that puck will be batted around behind the net and along the boards. Retained by Notre Dame, and they'll try to clear into the neutral zone.
Leotino picking up the mistake from CMU, trying to get that scoring opportunity. Unable to connect there, but nice teamwork there by Grace Leotino.
A nugget here, Mariah Wilson scored her only goal in her career in Game 2 versus Notre Dame last season. So Mariah Wilson knows how to play well against these Notre Dame Fighting Irish. In the neutral zone, into CMU zone now. A forecheck opportunity for Notre Dame, as that'll be passed out and to the blue line. Poked away and intercepted by Central Michigan. That was the aforementioned Wilson. Here comes Nixon. That puck will roll into the Notre Dame zone, retained by Nixon behind the net. Nixon, left circle. She'll get it back out to Hutchinson along the blue line. Hutchinson, a shot almost in the net right there, and a nice save in the crease by Gribshaw.
Hutchinson able to trying to find that scoring opportunity early. Like we mentioned earlier here today, the goalie for Notre Dame, 13 goals given up here. Trying to find a scoring opportunity, I feel like will be easy for the Chippewas, and they did just that.
The face-off won by Notre Dame. That was Nixon in the circle for Central Michigan. Notre Dame has an opportunity, a 2-on-1. Stanky controlling it into Central Michigan zone. A shot just on goal, just off the outstretched leg of Schroer. Another shot, another good save by Schroer. Schroer again tries to clear that out to the left side, left circle, and that puck will roll into the neutral zone.
Notre Dame doing a great job getting their puck back into their zone. 15:02 left to go here in the first period.
That puck will be retained by Notre Dame in their own zone, trying to play keep away from Central Michigan. The ever-dangerous Kylie Delray in the left circle for Central Michigan. Back to the blue lines. Here's Leah Palmer. Palmer. This will be 22, Allison Haney. Shot on goal, just wide.
Nice shot there by Haney.
Williams trying to get that puck. A little help from Kylie Delray in the corner. Board battle ensuing. Won by Delray. Right back into that battle. Delray trying to get it between the skates of 4 players. Won by Williams. Williams retains. She'll try to clear it out to the blue line. She'll decide not to. It'll get poked away. Good poke check right there by Notre Dame. This is number 18, Mary Williams. And she'll clear it behind the net. Retained by Haney. Central Michigan will look to get out of their own zone here. And they will do just that, as it'll be right into the neutral zone and slapped back away by Audrey Ulrich. And that puck will roll away right past Notre Dame. And a line switch here for Central Michigan. Notre Dame along the boards right to Annie Castor. Puck being passed around at the goal, just off the stick of Zoe Bergen. Lots of battles at the boards so far here tonight. These two teams aggressive along those boards, trying to take the puck as that'll be cleared by Notre Dame. Into Central Michigan's zone. Central Michigan will chase. This is the captain, Mac Barnett. She'll go behind the net, to Bergen. Stanky trying to get past Lepore right at the corner bar right there of the goal. He'll be out to the blue line. Trying to get up to Stanky. Stanky has it. Trying to work that puck around. Mac Barnett. Mac Barnett, an excellent defender for this Central Michigan team. He'll be back to the blue line for Notre Dame. Good forecheck here from Notre Dame. Right past Annie Castor, and it'll be taken by number 16, Gabby Lepore. Lepore's shot, it'll be frozen by Gribshaw.
Great job there by Gabby Lepore to get the puck back into the opposing zone. Again, trying to find those scoring opportunities early. 13 goals given up by Notre Dame's goalie. Again, it's very easy to find these scoring opportunities, especially for CMU, and they've done a pretty good job. They just got to be able to connect those goals.
Face off between Leotino and Stanky, won by Stanky. Here comes Whitus. Whitus, left circle, trying to do something with the puck. Gets it back out to the blue line. This is Hutchinson. Hutchinson. Her shot will be just off Ulrich. And that'll be cleared out into Central Michigan's zone. Hutchinson will retain. Hutchinson, Whitus, Leotino, Wilson, and Simbro in for Central Michigan as they play host the first out of 2 games this weekend to Notre Dame. Here comes Notre Dame. Addison Stanky, the ever dangerous, and a nice glove save right there by Bree Schroer.
And like we mentioned in the show, Addison Stanky, one of our players to watch.
Yeah.
Bree Schroer doing a great job collecting that puck there and Addison Stanky needs to shake off that rust, and she's doing an excellent job.
Nixon back in the game for Central Michigan. Reminder, she did have that hat trick in their last outing in Miami of Ohio. An excellent performance by Nixon as that shot just off the outstretched leg of Schroer.
Schroer using her whole body to save the puck, and it's doing a great job.
She's been excellent in the net in the absence of Lauren Abraham. And that puck will be cleared into the Notre Dame zone. A shot on goal just wide. Shot right there by Darche, excuse me. Central Michigan trying to play defense here against Notre Dame. A very aggressive forecheck so far for Notre Dame. Impressive to see after their last games against Adrian, a home and home. Here comes Biankowski. Biankowski will shoot up. It'll be picked off by Notre Dame in Notre Dame's zone. Delray will fight for it against the boards. Sankey tries to clear. It'll be tapped down by Barnett. Here comes Brooke Hubert. Brooke Hubert, and that pass will be just wide of Williams.
Nice defense there by, nice defense there by Brooke Hubert to stop the pass for Notre Dame and to stop the momentum as we have a nice move there by Stanky. CMU's been playing great defense as Kylie Delray is bringing it up. 10 minutes to go.
Delray, a shot to the just left, just wide of the net. Stanky's been very, very aggressive on that Notre Dame forecheck. Back to the blue line into the neutral zone. Lepore will try to clear it up around the net. Here comes Notre Dame. Notre Dame trying to get out of their own zone. Annie Castor trying to defend that. Zoe Bergen will right past her. Pass just wide off the stick of Gribshaw. Puck dancing around behind that net. It'll be cleared out into the neutral zone. Here comes Hutchinson to retain. 9:40 left to go here in the first period. Anthony Schulte, Ryan Donnelly with you. Zoe Bergen. That pass almost a shot in right there by Bergen. Castor almost gets a shot, and it'll be frozen by Gribshaw.
Fans, don't forget that the CMU Club Hockey Network YouTube channel is your one-stop shop for highlights, exclusive interviews, and full game broadcasts for CMU men's D3 and women's D2 hockey. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications and never miss a game. And never miss a moment of Chippewa hockey. Just go to YouTube and search CMU Club Hockey Network to find the channel.
Castor won the face-off there, cleared into Central Michigan zone. Notre Dame trying to do some damage here. Still knotted at 0 apiece. Back to the blue line. Notre Dame will pass it up. It'll be retained by Hutchinson, excuse me. Hutchinson will get it to Darche. Darche back up to Hutchinson. Hutchinson into the neutral zone. Picked off by Notre Dame. Castor with it. Dancing around into the neutral zone. Just slips off the stick right there. That's Hutchinson. Try to get it up to Bree Mermalik. Darche try to do something with it. She'll hit the ice. Puck will be around the boards. Another board battle at the top right corner of your screen. Here comes Ulrich. Ulrich calling her name a lot today for Notre Dame. Pass Simbro. Here comes Simbro along the side. She'll try to get it to Mermalik. That'll be picked off by Notre Dame. Into the neutral zone. Here comes Notre Dame. Avery Rehill. She'll get it behind the net, and it'll be retained by Central Michigan.
It's good to see. The only player that I've seen that's shaking off the rest so far is Notre Dame's goalie. 0 goals allowed and almost 10-plus saves so far here in this first period. Impressive job from what we've seen so far from Notre Dame's goalie, improving from having from having many saves so far here in this first period.
Here comes Stanky playing with it. At the right point, she'll shoot. It'll be just off Bree Schroer, another good save right there. Central Michigan will try to clear, and it'll get into the neutral zone, and it'll do just that. Give Central Michigan a chance to breathe. A new line onto the ice for Central Michigan. Notre Dame with some substitutions as well. Here comes Stanky. We poked away. Stanky very aggressive on the forecheck for Notre Dame, as we've mentioned. At the blue line, Notre Dame, they'll shoot the puck, and it'll be just off the outstretched leg of Schroer. Here comes Saudi. Saudi up to Nixon. Gabriella Nixon, and it'll be just poked away. Good poke right there by Sherwitz.
Nice momentum there by Gabriella Nixon. Trying to...
We should score! A goal for Central Michigan. As that was number 61, I believe, Gabriella Nixon. CMU takes a 1-0 advantage.
Gabriella Nixon.
Excuse me, number 24, Sandra Biankowski. Puck was in the air for a little bit, tapped in by Biankowski. My apologies. Sandra Biankowski with her second goal of the season. Central Michigan, 1-0 advantage.
Congratulations there. Her second goal of the year, giving CMU, like we said, score early, and they're scoring very early.
Hutchinson will try to get into the Notre Dame zone. She will. The puck will be just around the boards. Hutchinson trying to do something with it. It'll be poked away by Notre Dame. Good poke check right there. Number 16, Gabby Lepore with that goal. So we're all confused here up in the broadcast booth on who tapped that one in. It was 16, Gabby Lepore. Our apologies.
Gabby Lepore with her first goal of the year. Again, we all got confused. We all thought it was Biankowski with that goal.
Here comes Aaron Bauer on the attack. Aaron Bauer from the slot, and it's just off. Retained by Notre Dame. Here comes the Fighting Irish forecheck. In the left-hand corner of your screen, board battle won by Central Michigan. Here we go with Hubert. Hubert looking for Del Rey. She'll keep it herself. Good puck movement. Good movement here in general by CMU. Good deflection by Notre Dame. Del Rey in the corner. She'll get it out for Palmer. Palmer will lose it through the wickets, and here comes Notre Dame. Notre Dame on a 2-on-2 break here. Stanky try to do something with it. It'll be saved and frozen by Schroer. Good job by Schroer stopping that one right there.
Sneaky Stanky trying to get through, trying to get that scoring opportunity, using the left side of the rink to try and get that goal. But unfortunately, Bree Schroer was able to get there and save that goal for CMU.
Palmer and Stanky will be won by Notre Dame off that face-off in the left circle. Notre Dame playing catch, and they'll be popped up in Central Michigan. Into the attack. Central Michigan into the Notre Dame zone. And a whistle. A whistle, and they're going to call offsides here. Palmer and Stanky. And the puck will be won by Notre Dame. Notre Dame in the neutral zone. Poked away, however, by Bergen. Zoe Bergen into Notre Dame zone. She'll leave it off for Palmer, and it'll just slip her stick. Here comes Notre Dame trying to get past Darche. She won't. She'll get up to Mac Barnett. Mac Barnett in Central Michigan zone. They've got to be careful here. Up to Castor. It'll go right past Castor, right past Bergen, and here comes Notre Dame. Notre Dame trying to match the goal scored by Central Michigan in the neutral zone. Bottom of your screen. Central Michigan will play catch with it. Mac Barnett. She'll clear it up. Picked off by Notre Dame, and Notre Dame will try to get it into the Central Michigan zone. In the neutral zone, good poke right there by Wilson. And that will roll behind the net along the boards for Barnett. Barnett will try to get it up to Wilson, and that'll be off the boards to Notre Dame. Bauer. Bauer up to Hunter. Hutchinson will try to get to the blue line. It'll be tapped away. Here comes Central Michigan. Simba with a shot. It'll be just off. Retained, however, by Central Michigan.
Noelle Simbro doing really good, trying to find those scoring
just
opportunities.
wide.
And trying to find that shot towards the right side of the net. Not able to connect. CMU, although they connected once, they still need to try and find a ways to connect.
Wilson has it in the right circle. Can't slip past. Good save right there by Gribshaw. Central Michigan just past the outstretched stick of Hutchinson, and that'll be cleared out into Central Michigan zone. 3:25 here to play as there's a whistle on the ice. Folks, make sure to stay tuned at the end of this period, the first intermission with Michael Rosenkrantz. He'll have it with you. Don't miss that during the first intermission coming up in 3:26 game time.
It's always fun to hear from Michael Rosenkrantz with his intermission reports. The game before this, Michigan and Flint and Central Michigan men's D3 hyping up the crowd at Martin Ice Arena. Can't wait to hear him and with our first intermission reports.
Exciting game before us here tonight. This doubleheader on CCHN. Shot on goal just off. Retained by Central Michigan in the corner. Up to Nixon. The ever dangerous Gabriella Nixon. She'll get up to Palmer. Palmer near the blue line. She'll shoot. It'll be just off wide left. Nixon with the retain in the left circle. Behind the net. She'll go try for a wraparound. No thank you. And she'll try to give it up down to. That was Saudi. Another board battle in the top right of your screen. Won by Central Michigan. That's Nixon. Nixon just off. She'll try to. That's Saudi, in the right corner. And a shot on goal just wide right. That shot by Biankowski. Cleared into the Central Michigan zone. Palmer will retain. And a line switch for Central Michigan. Just past Williams. And here comes Flood. Flood in the neutral zone. She'll give it up to Stanky. Stanky along the boards. Will be poked away. Retained by Notre Dame. Taken by Delray. Here comes Central Michigan. Lepore into the Notre Dame zone. Forecheck opportunity here for Central Michigan. That shot will be just off. And a freeze right there by Gribshaw. Excellent work so far today. Minus that one goal given up by Gribshaw.
Gabby Lepore, one of the top defensemen here for CMU, able to poke it away, get it into some Notre Dame zone. And again, like I said, those scoring opportunities, CMU being a very high-scoring team, again, not able to connect with these scoring opportunities, especially on a goalie who has 13 goals given up, now 14.
Be taken by Flood, top of your screen, into the neutral zone. And Central Michigan will chase behind the net, and they're going to call an icing.
It's always good to see CMU succeed. Last game, the game before this, the men's D3 team fell short to Michigan Flint 2-1, breaking their first win against CMU since 2019. We'll talk about more of that in our intermission report, but hopefully CMU can the women's team can rejuvenate the Martin Ice Arena after that game about 45 minutes ago.
That puck will roll around, retained by Barnett. Barnett will give it up to Hubert, Puck around the back, along the end boards, Board battle, Delray will be won by Hubert. Taken by Stanky, poked away. Here comes Notre Dame into the neutral zone. Taken by Lepore. Lepore up to Williams. Caleb Williams, an excellent season so far with 10 points. Delray, right side, just off the top shoulder of Gribshaw.
And that was just clean hockey right there, Anthony. Able to give it to Kylie Delray, but unable to get that scoring opportunity, though. But beautiful play there by the Chippewas.
Delray always having an opportunity down near that crease. Here comes Notre Dame. Notre Dame along the end boards. Can be picked up by Central Michigan. 43 seconds left to go here in this first period. Anthony Schulte, Ryan Donnelly here as Notre Dame has it in the neutral zone. Central Michigan will retain in their own zone. Pass up and just past Bergen. Taken by Notre Dame. Here comes Zoe Bergen. Zoe Bergen trying to set it up behind the net and slips on the ice. Can't quite catch her footing right there as Casper will try to recover. Hutchinson. Here comes Hutchinson. That puck just loose in front of the crease. Bodies flying across the ice, and Bergen will take it. That puck's flying around. Hutchinson. A board battle, bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Notre Dame will attempt to clear. And that'll be the end of the first period. Central Michigan taking a 1-0 advantage into the locker rooms. Stay tuned for the first intermission with Michael Rosenkrantz. You're watching CMU Women's Club Hockey on CCHN.
And welcome on back to Martin Ice Arena. 1-0 here in favor of Central Michigan after 20 minutes. Michael Rosencrantz here with your intermission report. Starting off the game so far, after that goal by Gabby Lepore at the 12:58 mark in the first period, it's been a back-and-forth first period so far. The physicality is there in these games, and both netminders for CMU and Notre Dame have been doing a great job at keeping this game in a stalemate before and after that goal. For Notre Dame, the big key here is to keep CMU in this stalemate as well. One goal allowed after one period. You just want to keep the pressure on CMU. Both teams have done a great job getting line changes, cycling the puck throughout the game. And that will continue to be a test here as time goes on before we get ready for period number 2. Taking a look at the shots really quickly. It's 11-5, CMU leading Notre Dame. And a quick look at the CMU out-of-town scoreboard. Central Michigan won on Halloween, 37-31 over NIU. They play their arch-rival, Western Michigan, on Tuesday. As for volleyball, Kent State, Central Michigan wins 3-1. That is their 6th win in a row for CMU. They look to ride the momentum as they come back home for their final 3 games of the season. And taking a look at men's basketball, they open their season on Monday against Oklahoma, tip-off at 8 o'clock p.m. That will just about do it for this first intermission report. Second period action coming up next on CCHN.
welcome back to Martin Ice Arena, where Central Michigan is enjoying a 1-0 advantage over the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. About to start the second period. Brian, what have you seen in that first period that really stuck off the page for you?
Something that I've seen is just trying to get that scoring opportunity. Gribshaw has 13 goals allowed so far this year in 2 games, and you'd expect a high-scoring team like CMU to have at least 2 to 3 goals at this in the first period, but they got to capitalize here in the second period. Biankowski being that only goal scorer for CMU, and it's just going to be a very exciting second period.
In the first, one goal of the game so far, Gabby Lepore with that one, assisted by Barnett and Saudi. We stand at 1-0 here at Martin Ice Arena. Nixon and Stinky at center ice. It'll be won by Notre Dame at the blue line. Puck will roll to the boards. Fight in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Won by Central Michigan. Puck will be popped up into the air. Here comes Notre Dame. Notre Dame along the end boards. They'll get into the neutral zone. Lepore be intercepted by Notre Dame. Biankowski at the blue line. It's Palmer. Nice poke from the Fighting Irish. Now line switch here. Puck will roll across the boards. Be retained by Notre Dame. And in the neutral zone, almost swept away by Lepore. Lepore will try to clear it out. Be retained by Williams. Williams into the left circle. Try to get out of their own zone. Into the neutral zone it goes, and it'll roll back to the end boards. 18:48 as there will be an icing called. 18:48 left to go here in the second period.
Notre Dame playing great defense, trying not to get CMU out of their own zone, having three skaters on the Notre Dame having 3 skaters while CMU has 3 of their own skaters on their own zone, and it's good to see how creative they are trying to get CMU not into their own zone.
Face off in the right circle. Central Michigan and Notre Dame. Won by Central, retained by Notre Dame. Good pick right there. Puck flying around behind the net. Net in front of the crease, an opportunity for Notre Dame, squandered away. Back to the blue line it'll go. Poked with the skate, it'll be cleared into the neutral zone. Here comes Kylie Delray. Delray, she'll shoot, it'll be just off. And off the rebound, it'll be saved and frozen by Gribshaw. A solid effort right there by Gribshaw.
Delray having that very creative mood, her having insanely great creativity, going the puck between her legs and then going to her right, taking that shot. But great defense there by Gribshaw, who has improved so much from her series against Adrian.
Palmer, Whitus, Darche, Hutchinson, and Bergen out there for Central Michigan. Back at the blue line, it'll go behind the net. Fight for the puck behind the goal. Castor. Castor will try to get it into the slot. It'll be just poked away by Notre Dame. This puck will roll into the Central Michigan zone. Whitus. Right past the stick of Bergen. It'll go right into the offensive or the defensive zone for Notre Dame, and they'll call an icing. Couple substitutions onto the ice here for Notre Dame. 17:48 left to go in the second period. 1-0 score here at Martin Ice Arena. Anthony Schulte, Ryan Donnelly with you this fine Saturday evening. Hoping your Saturday evening is going well. Thanks for joining us here tonight on CCHN. A face-off in the left circle. Won by Notre Dame. Back to the blue line. Good pressure by Bergen. It'll be taken away by Central Michigan. Darche will chase. It will roll right into the slot. Darche, and it can't get it quite past Gribshaw. Retained by the Chippewas. Puck will roll into the slot. Loose puck into the left circle. And Stanky will take it into the neutral zone. On the attack, on the forecheck for Stanky and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Coming into this game 0-2 again. Tough losses against Adrian just under a month ago. Notre Dame giving up quite a lot of goals in that home and home series, 13 total against Adrian. Adrian, a very good hockey club. Central Michigan deep in their own zone. They'll try to clear it out to Bergen. Bergen into the neutral zone, and she will clear. Darche will chase.
Darche showing off her speed a moment ago. It was a very creative play there by Darche.
Into the crease, an opportunity for Central Michigan, and the puck will just roll away.
Chloe Darche showing off her speed, being one of the fastest skaters for the Chippewas. Showing off that speed and trying to get that scoring opportunity, but just missed up front.
One thing we did notice pre-season, before the season started, was the speed of this team. A very young team, lots of sophomores, lots of freshmen. A very speedy team here for Chris Haney and his coaching staff, as that puck will be good glove save right there by Schroer, and she'll freeze it. We'll have a face-off.
Schroer playing exceptional defense today. 0 goals allowed so far here in this game. Very impressive play here by Schroer tonight.
Face-off. Leontino will win it for Central Michigan. Mac Barnett has it behind the net. Mac Barnett has 5 assists in the last 3 games, really passing that puck around. She now has 6 assists in the last 4 games, including her assist to Lapore earlier today. Along the end boards, Notre Dame. Good battle down behind the net. Central Michigan will retain, and they'll clear into the neutral zone. Right past the Notre Dame stick, and Simbro will attack a shot on goal, and it'll be caught by Gribchuk. Gribshaw, excuse me.
Once again, Notre Dame showing off their defense, having 2 skaters in Central Michigan zone. They were ready to push up and trying to poke the puck away from CMU.
A much improved defense, might I add, for this Notre Dame squad from a month ago. Face-off 1 retained by Notre Dame. Central Michigan has it now. Along the end boards, Biankowski will chase. A fight, top left corner of your screen. Fight for the puck along the boards will be taken by the Fighting Irish. Right past the outstretched stick of Notre Dame in the neutral zone for Central Michigan. Loose puck retained by Nixon. Gabriella Nixon, as we've mentioned, a very impressive season so far. Puck in the corner. Nixon has it. Poked away right there by Notre Dame. Here's Palmer. Palmer, a shot, tried to go top shelf, just above the goal. Into the neutral zone for Notre Dame. Notre Dame trying to get on that forecheck. Good poke right there by Hutchinson. Very good her freshman season here with Central Michigan. Stanky now for Notre Dame. Stanky has a chance and a good poke again by Hutchinson. Hutchinson, very good play here today so far. Del Rey will chase. Notre Dame will retain in the neutral zone. Good movement of the puck here today by both teams. Board battle in the right-hand corner. Del Rey will have it, and she'll pass up to Williams. The ever-dangerous Caitlin Williams now. As she gets past a defender, Caitlin Williams, she'll score! Top shelf, Caitlin Williams. What a goal! 2-0 Central Michigan.
Caitlin Williams going up there, reaching for the cookie jar, and she gets a cookie there. Caitlin Williams, her 7th goal of the year. Great shot there by Caitlin Williams. The broadcast of today's game is a copyrighted presentation of the American Collegiate Hockey Association, the CMU Club Hockey Network, WMHW, and Moore Hall Television. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or account of this game may take place without the express written consent of ACHA, CCHN, WMHW, and MHTV.
As Central Michigan will win that faceoff, we're going to welcome in fellow CCHN broadcaster Derek Steele. Welcome to the program. Derek, as there's an opportunity for Notre Dame, a good glove save by Schroer. Derek, how are we doing today? What are you noticing in this game so far? Fun one.
Man, the first thing that you got to take note of is Bree Schroer. You mentioned the absence of Lauren Abraham for the 2nd straight weekend for Central Michigan, but Schroer's really done a good job of standing up to the task of this Notre Dame forecheck, which she found a lot of success against last year down in South Bend.
Yes, she did, as CMU Trying to get into the neutral zone will be won by Notre Dame. Stanky, very aggressive here today. Want to mention the absence today of, Chloe Behringer. She had both the only 2 goals of the Notre Dame season so far. Chloe Behringer has both of them, and she's out today. A scratch for Notre Dame, a big absence for the Fighting Irish.
And you know what, Anthony? A lot of people looked at as a big loss and a big minus for Notre Dame. I'm going to look at it as the opposite. It's a big plus for them. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it's like Central Michigan going without Kylie Delray or without Gabriella Nixon. What it's doing is it's forcing you to move the puck around. It's forcing you to find someone to score other than someone that normally scores the goals for you.
Aggressive play at the blue line. Stanky and Barnett will fight for it along the end boards. Won by Notre Dame.
So, Derek, thanks for being on. As you've seen, CMU is up leading 2-0. They've been on a hot streak recently. But what do you think CMU can do to improve? Although they are playing lights out these past few weeks, what do you think they can improve on?
Oh man, you're gonna put me on blast with this team.
Trying to stump you, Derek.
Jeez, I'm gonna get a couple of text messages after this game. But seriously, if there's one thing that I think needs to improve for Central Michigan, I don't know, man. You really did stump me, Ryan. I'm gonna say the back check. That's kind of one thing I've seen from Central Michigan today. Is there's an icing, so the puck will go back into the Chippewas zone. But something I've seen from Central Michigan a lot today is them getting hemmed into their own zone a lot and being forced to be on that back check. You want to get the puck out of your zone for as long as possible. So that's the one thing.
As we'll have a face-off in the right circle. Central Michigan and Notre Dame meeting for the first time this season. First of 2 home games for Central Michigan this weekend. A matinee tomorrow against Notre Dame. Liatino, a shot just wide. Central Michigan getting it back to Liatino. She tries to get another one. It'll be just off the outreach stick of Notre Dame. Along the end boards. Simbro. It'll be stolen by Bauer. Aaron Bauer, one of our players to watch for here today for Notre Dame. She had an assist in those 2 games against Adrian. Into the Notre Dame zone. Notre Dame will chase. So here comes Hutchinson. Hutchinson just slipped off her stick. We retained right there by Flood. And a good save, good glove save by Schroer, continuing her immaculate play here this evening.
Man, there's not enough positive things we can say about Schroer. She has been probably, I'm going to argue, she's been the biggest improvement I've seen from Central Michigan from last year to this year. Just the confidence she has in between the pipes. I've really liked what I've seen from her in the couple of times I've seen her this year.
Here comes Central Michigan. Gabriella Nixon, she'll shoot, and it'll be just off. Good save right there by Gribshaw. Wow, what a performance so far tonight from Gribshaw coming off that Adrian series.
Gribshaw having that really tough Adrian series. Wow, that's all I have to say.
Stopping a breakaway from Gabriella Nixon is no easy feat.
That's tough, especially when Gabriella Nixon had 4 goals in that Miami series and trying to capitalize from this weekend. Gribshaw's done phenomenal. Although has given up 2 goals, she's done a very nice job for Notre Dame.
Yeah, I really like what I've seen from Gribshaw. I mean, no matter who it is on a breakaway, it's very hard to stop it.
Yeah.
But especially when it's Gabriella Nixon, she's so confident and she's such a good stick handler. I remember one game that just sticks out for me was
Whitus with a shot just left.
Lawrence Tech last year. It was at Lawrence Tech. It was a 6-4 or 6-3 game, somewhere like that. Nixon had 4 of the 6 CMU goals, and just her confidence in her ability to find the back of the net is immaculate.
Puck will roll around the net. Notre Dame will retain. Board battle, top left corner of your screen. Delray will fall down. And here comes Stanky. Stanky weaving her way into the neutral zone. Addison Stanky for Notre Dame. She'll try to dump it off to Flood. It'll be a good poke right there from Central Michigan. Here comes Kylie Delray, the ever dangerous Kylie Delray. With backup coming, Hubert right behind her, and a good poke right there from Notre Dame.
I really like what Delray did there. I mean, we've seen her start to get double teamed a lot this year, which is bound to happen.
You come to expect that with a player like Kylie Delray.
You come to expect that, but she has done a very good job of learning how to break that double team.
And it's good to have Kylie Delray back, not playing either of the games for Miami. Yeah. Having her back, her leadership is vital for the CMU team as she intercepts the pass right there.
Delray had 36 points last season. Very impressive season. Of course, that's what was causing all the doubles we've seen so far this season.
Yeah, and you mentioned it, Ryan. She's a very good leader on and off the ice. She is going to give it 100%, no matter if it's in a game, if it's in practice. But she's also that locker room presence that the team really needs, especially with players like Mac Barnett, like Mariah Wilson, those vocal leaders in the locker room, starting to see their time at Central Michigan get numbered.
Bergen and Darche will hop onto the ice for Central Michigan. Puck in the neutral zone. Castor will handle it into the forecheck. Castor from the slot, and it's just off right. Good save right there. Loose puck in the crease. Couple opportunities for Central Michigan. Coming to no avail. Good defense by Notre Dame, and a good job in the crease by Gribshaw.
Yeah, really good series there from Central Michigan.
Loose puck again. Fight over the puck. Is this going to roam free, and it'll be retained by Notre Dame.
But what I really like about Annie Castor is she's kind of come out of nowhere. I mean, the three med students, Castor, Bienkowski, and who's the third one? I'm blanking right now.
Castor, Bienkowski. Let me find my roster here. Castor, Bienkowski, and Blankenstein. I had a really good talk with head coach Chris Haney back in Michigan State, and he just talked about the three med students, how they came out of nowhere. Yeah.
Central Michigan did a really good job with their recruiting class for players like Gabby Lapoire, like Tate Hutchinson. But these three med students in Castor, Bienkowski, and Blankenstein just came out of nowhere at tryouts. And I laugh how Haney just said to me straight out, he said something along the lines of, I had to put them on the team.
And Derek, like you mentioned, that they are med students, they're fixing up the CMU team. I had to throw it in there.
Oh,
clever
man.
right there, Mr.
Fixing
Donald.
up the patches that CMU had last year, and they helped a ton, like on a serious note.
Yeah.
It's impressive to see what they've done so far, and yeah.
We've seen the freshman class from last year, really impressive last season, and then this season, another very impressive freshman class and first-year med student class. Phenomenal recruiting right there by Chris Haney.
I had the absolute pleasure last year of being able to watch this freshman class, or now they're the sophomore class for Central Michigan. As watch out, Notre Dame has numbers.
Here comes Notre Dame. A shot on goal, and we just left off the crossbar.
But as I was saying, I had the pleasure of being able to watch them all year, including the national tournament, including the CCWHA tournament. And coming into the season, I was thinking to myself, man, it's going to be hard to top that class.
Yeah.
This freshman class for Central Michigan, Tate Hutchinson, we've mentioned the three med students in Bienkowski, Castor, and Blankenstein. They've done a really good job.
Opportunity for Notre Dame, and a good save right there by Schroer, continuing her excellent play.
Another good save there by Bree Schroer. She's been playing phenomenal so far as we have another line change for CMU. 6:11 left to go here in the second period.
I mentioned Schroer being a big improvement for Central Michigan, and I want to elaborate on that. I'm not saying at all that she was bad in any manner last year. She had a really good season last year, but what has really improved for me is her confidence. I feel like, especially late in the season when the team started to struggle, she started to second-guess herself a lot. So just to see her get out to the start that she has been very refreshing. And she's gone back to the fundamentals really well, and we saw it there. She saw the puck all the way off the stick, and she did a really good job of just collecting it with her glove and with her chest.
Here comes the speed of Gabriella Nixon, one of her top traits, her speed as she glides across the ice, tries to squirm that one in there. It'll be just poked away by Gribshaw. Puck will roll around. Board battle, top of your screen. As there's a fight, it'll finally be won by Central Michigan.
Hey, Anthony,
at the blue line. Yes.
Have I taught you the trick of how to recognize Zoe Saudi on the ice yet?
Is it the pink tape on her hockey stick?
It is the pink tape on her hockey stick. Did I ever tell you the Northern Michigan story yet about that?
How about you tell the viewers about the Northern Michigan story?
Okay, so Northern Michigan last year, there's a penalty upcoming. It's going to be a trip. Let's see who's going to the box. It's going to be the first penalty of the game. Very clean game so far by both teams.
And Central Michigan this season has had very, very good special teams. They have 5 power play goals and only allowed 4. So Central Michigan right here, they will be on the power play, trying to take advantage on the man advantage here against Notre Dame.
Both teams are playing very disciplined hockey so far. This is being the first power play for either teams, and it's impressive to see the discipline from both teams.
It's been a very clean game.
It has been very clean, Anthony, especially from last weekend where they had more penalties than I've seen so far from this women's team. Both teams playing very disciplined and very clean hockey, and it's pretty good that we're getting a power play right now, almost more than halfway through the second period.
And I was going to mention that this is exactly what Central Michigan needed coming off that Miami road trip. Yes, they had a weekend to regroup. Oh, watch out.
Here comes Caitlin Williams. Has that goal earlier. She tries to get another one. A good stick save. Another shot on goal. Puck's alive in the crease. It'll be frozen down in the crease by Gribshaw.
What I really like is the Notre Dame player. I can't see who that is getting behind there, because basically what she can do is if it gets past Gribshaw, as long as it doesn't pass the goal line, you can take your paddle and you can clear it to the corner.
Kind of like really, a backup goalie.
Exactly. But going back to my point,
Northern Michigan story, folks.
This has been a really disciplined game by Central Michigan. Going back to Northern Michigan, we were going into Barry Event Center, game 2 of the series. And my old broadcast partner, Matt Ryder, and I saw Saudi had the pink tape. And we go, oh, is that for Breast Cancer Awareness Month? Because, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And she goes, no, I always play with pink tape. And from that point on in the season, if you ever needed to know where Saudi was, you use the pink tape.
Central Michigan back at the blue line. Hubert over to Whitus, roll right passer, she'll retain. Down in the right circle. And it'll be picked off by Notre Dame. Puck free into the neutral zone. And Whitus will chase.
Man, this penalty kill for Notre Dame has been excellent.
Impressive
so far.
Stuff.
Central Michigan has not been able to set up their offense.
Here comes Delray, tries to backhand it. Can't quite get there. For Kylie Delray. Delray in front of the net. She tries to squeak it past. Can't quite once more. Good work by Gribshaw.
I really love the confidence Kylie Delray has in her line mates, especially Brooke Hubert. That's someone that Delray has been on a line with a lot these last 2 seasons, and you see the chemistry between Delray and Hubert.
Almost 10 seconds left in this penalty. Power play for Central Michigan as they try to take advantage. Shot on goal just off the pads of Gribshaw. 3 seconds, 2, and a successful penalty kill right here for Notre Dame. Good work on special teams by the Fighting Irish. Just under 3 minutes to play. Anthony Schulte, Ryan Donnelly with special guest Derek Steele here in the second intermission for you. As Central Michigan enjoying a 2-0 lead here as we approach the second intermission. Central Michigan, another shot on goal. Nixon tries to tap one in, and a good freeze right there by Gribshaw. Folks, make sure to stay tuned. In just 2 minutes and 35 seconds game time, Michael Rosenkrantz will be with you once more for the second intermission report. Always a fun time to hear from Michael on the intermission reports. Make sure to stay tuned. Michael Rosenkrantz, second intermission report on CCHN.
It's always good to hear from Michael once again in the second intermission report. But showing that CMU showing that aggressiveness, especially on that last play, that last possession for CMU before the break. It's always good to see an aggressive hockey game and a very disciplined hockey game, and that's what we've seen so far from both teams.
Discipline's a great way to put it, Ryan.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see how Notre Dame, their season continues after this game, this series.
And a shot just left, excuse me.
This is a team that was very young last year. Anthony, they didn't have a goalie on their roster.
As an opportunity here, as Central Michigan player, Chloe Darche, she'll lose her stick.
So not only having a goalie for Notre Dame, but especially a goalie as talented as Gripshaw is, some of the saves she's made today has made you drop your jaw.
And he cast her a shot, just a little bit too much on that one.
So I'm excited to see what Notre Dame can do here the rest of the way out. And they possibly, in my book, could be a team to sneak in to the CCWHA tournament come February.
Shot just right by Barnett. Good crease defense here from Notre Dame tonight. Back at the blue line. Notre Dame into the neutral zone. Almost a minute left here to go in the second period. A shot on goal. Good save right there by Schroer. And Bree Mermalik on the ice once more for Central Michigan. At the blue line. Try to poke it out. Neutral zone into the defensive zone for Central Michigan. Mac Barnett behind the net. Mac Barnett, the captain, very vocal leader on and off the ice. Just like Kylie Delray, a very good leader. This team's got a lot of good leadership, Derek, don't they?
Yeah, this team, they have three really good captains in Mac Barnett, Kylie Delray, and Leah Palmer. And they're three players that have been really key contributors to this program in their time here wearing the maroon and gold.
In the neutral zone, Central Michigan, Notre Dame, here comes Flood, a shot on goal, just saved by Schroer. Puck alive behind the net. 20 seconds left to go here in the second period. Into the neutral zone, here comes Caitlin Williams, has that goal earlier in this contest. She'll take it, left point, over to the right point, just out to the outstretched reach of Whitus as the clock. She scores right before the buzzer. Call it a buzzer beater. Goal for Central Michigan.
Holy smokes, what a shot by Brooke Hubert.
Right as time expires, Brooke Hubert.
I want to see the time of goal. Are they going to pit that right at 20 minutes, or are they going to pit some time back on the clock? I believe that's exactly what the referees are talking about right there.
That crossed the line right when the clock struck zero. They're going to put 0.8 seconds back onto the clock. Great rebound right there by Hubert, being able to tap that in. Makes it 3-0 Central Michigan going into the third period.
Just CMU distracting Notre Dame to just push that right in. Right before the buzzer. Call her Cinderella because the clock almost struck midnight on that goal. But then again, CMU scoring opportunities. They're a very high-scoring team, and it was great to see them get 3 goals before the break, before the intermission, as Hubert will line up for the face-off. It's always great to see some good hockey, Anthony and Derek.
Always, always. Bauer and Hubert will face off for these final 0.8 seconds.
I don't think you could have gotten a goal much closer to the buzzer. That reminded me of the national tournament. I think it was Ohio scored with less than a second left. Devin will have to check that for us at the intermission report. But that's exactly what that goal reminded me of. And that's exactly what you needed for Central Michigan going into the third period, is going up 3 goals.
Yeah.
Huge momentum boost for them.
Huge momentum boost. 3-0 lead. CMU's enjoying this one. We'll have your second intermission report. Michael Rosenkrantz will have that with you. Coming up after this break, you're watching Central Michigan D2 Women's Hockey on CCHN.
we're back inside Martin Ice Arena. 40 minutes have gone by. Central Michigan leading Notre Dame 3-0. Taking a look at what happened in the second period for Central Michigan, you have got to love how they turned up the physicality and how they turned on the Jets in the second period. You've had plenty of scoring chances if you're Central Michigan. And for Notre Dame, that last buzzer beater goal by Brooke Hubert had to be a big punch in the gut for Notre Dame. What you've got to continue to do if you're the Fighting Irish is to continue to move the puck very well. Both teams have been doing a phenomenal job at moving the puck this game. For Notre Dame, you just want to keep cycling through, moving the puck as best as you can, and look for those scoring opportunities to try and get your way back in this game. 2 goals in the second period for Central Michigan. First coming up the 5:59 mark by Caitlin Williams. She made that 2-0, and the last second goal, once again by Brooke Hubert, made it 3-0, and that's where we stand after 2 periods. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, Grand Rapids Griffins playing tonight. They lead 2-1 after 2, and as for the Red Wings and the Bruins, it is 3-2 Boston after 2 periods of play. You can listen to that game on the radio at 97.1 The Ticket. Ken Callan, Paul Woods will have the call for you there. And on TV, you can watch it on Bally Sports Detroit with Ken Daniels and Mickey Redmond. For the rest of the NHL, you can go to nhl.com/scores to find other games in and around the NHL. And that's going to do it for the second intermission report. Third period action coming up next. 3-0 Central Michigan. You're watching CMU D2 Women's Hockey on CCHN.
Welcome back to Martin Ice Arena, where Central Michigan is enjoying a 3-0 lead over the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Anthony Schulte, Ryan Donnelly. We're going to keep Derek Steele here with us for a little bit longer up in the broadcast booth. Gentlemen, how are we feeling about tonight's game? I mean, an impressive showing on the forecheck by Central Michigan.
Very impressive from what we've seen so far here from CMU and also from Notre Dame. I feel like they shaking off the rust just as fine. And I feel like because they had the momentum today, I feel like tomorrow at 12 p.m., that puck drop, that game will be very exciting. They shaking off the rust just like that, and this series is going to be a very fun one.
A Sunday matinee tomorrow. 11:30, we'll start our coverage. Ryan Donnelly will have play-by-play. I'll be on color. It'll be a fun one tomorrow. 12 p.m. puck drop. Make sure to join us here on CCHN. Derek, how are you feeling about tonight's game so far?
Well, first off, I unfortunately will not be there tomorrow.
Shuck,
Football
darn.
Sunday.
It is football Sunday.
But the Lions aren't playing tomorrow.
The Lions are not on.
Playing. Hey, I gotta prepare for my Bills.
Oh yeah, you got to prepare for that.
To
that
inform the
headache.
fans out there, Derek Steele
boy.
is a Bills fan. It is not going well for the Bills this year. But do you like Rasul Douglas, Derek?
I really like that Rasul Douglas.
Hey, he just got here. He just got here. He just got here.
If you don't know what they're referencing to, the Bills on Wednesday put on their injury report, Rasul Douglas on their injury report.
Still got here.
They just got here. But going back to this game for a second, I've really liked what Central Michigan did. I'm excited to see what that goal does for their momentum coming out of the locker rooms here in the third period.
Central Michigan will win the face-off to start the third period. Notre Dame just across the neutral zone, across the blue line into the neutral zone. Fight for the puck. I mean, nice poke right there by Notre Dame. Palmer. She'll be patient with it. Up to Williams. Williams tries to grab it, put it down.
And the thing about the Central Michigan team coming out of this third period, and I know Haney was talking to them about this in the locker room during the second intermission, this lead for Central Michigan is one of the most dangerous leads in sports. We've seen 3-0, 4-1 leads.
And here comes a one-on-one for Notre Dame. Flood with a shot, and it'll be just right, just wide of the goal. And Central Michigan will clear it into the offensive zone. Williams drops off to Hubert. Hubert, a nice glove save right there by Gribshaw. Another impressive play in the crease.
Great look there by Hubert to get that shot off. But, again, like we've mentioned this whole broadcast, both goalies playing exceptional defense today.
Don't let that scoreboard fool you, because Gribshaw's had a fantastic performance here tonight.
And proving she now has 17 goals given up on the year. But she's played a very solid game so far for Notre Dame.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Gribshaw, I talked about it in the second period, has been a big plus for Notre Dame, and I really think she can be a big reason if they find success out of either tomorrow or later in the season. I think she can be a big reason why.
Notre Dame trying to get something going here into their offensive zone. Nixon will take it. It'll be taken away once again by Notre Dame. Again, trying to get something going here in the third period. Down 3-0 to a Central Michigan team. They're good. Just off the crossbar. Almost a goal right there for Notre Dame. Oh, baby, that was almost dangerous.
Schroer showing off that defense. That was an incredible save.
And a good freeze. Good freeze right there.
And a great freeze there, stopping the clock. 18:10 left to go in the third.
Michael Rosenkrantz just looked over at me, and he gave me that little swipe of the forehead. Holy smokes.
Sigh of relief.
And I think that just shows exactly how the game's been going for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
It's that, so close.
They're
but
right
yet
there.
So far.
They're knocking on the door right there like it's Halloween.
They clearly had Schroer beat. Schroer didn't get to her right side quick enough. And they clearly had her beat, but holy smokes, what do they have to do here tonight?
Notre Dame trying to keep it in their own zone. Puck will fly to the neutral zone. Here comes Darche, excuse me. Darche weaving her way through. A shot, and I'll be just off the outstretched reach of Gribshaw.
I really like that poke check there by Gribshaw, being able to knock that puck away from the streaking Chippewas forward as there's icing, so the puck will go back into the Notre Dame zone.
Icing the call on the ice. 17:43 left to go here in regulation. 3-0 Central Michigan. Anthony Schulte, Ryan Donnelly, Derek Steele with you here on CCHN. Thank you for spending your Saturday with us. Shot from Bergen. Blocked, and Castor, she'll retrieve it behind the net. Good poke by Notre Dame. Castor trying to find something to do with it. Lepore across the Barnett on the blue line. Good back check here from Notre Dame tonight, despite the 3 goals that they'll be cleared into the Central Michigan zone.
Oh, really good job by Notre Dame to be able to get that clear on Schroer to get the icing. Beautiful puck placement there.
Here comes Bergen. Bergen flying into the offensive zone. Bergen, a shot and a good save right there by Gribshaw. Puck behind the net, into the right circle, and here comes Notre Dame. Crossing the blue lines is Notre Dame. Along the end boards, Central Michigan will retrieve. That's Castor. Here's Bergen in the left circle. Bergen. She'll shoot it across. It'll be retained by Notre Dame. Substitution here, Leotino will hop onto the ice for Central Michigan, along with her line. Mariah Wilson, Noelle Simbro onto the ice for Central Michigan, into the offensive zone. A shot on goal just off Gribshaw, out past the outstretched reach of Wilson. Hutchinson will chase into their own zone. Hutchinson trying to get it past Notre Dame defenders, and it'll go right through and back into Notre Dame's defensive zone. Simbro chasing, and she'll poke it away. She'll chase behind the net. Simbro trying to wrap around, can't quite get it. Back out to the blue line. Palmer right past Simbro on the end boards.
And I think that's something that Leah Palmer has really improved on this season. I've really liked watching her at the blue line, and she's done a really good job this season of being able to keep the pucks in at the blue line, which is something that she kind of struggled with last season. So great to see her continually improve her game.
Here's Hutchinson playing very well this season. Hutchinson, one of those newcomers, very impressive to start the campaign. Delray, just off her stick. She'll recover, however. And a big hit right there by Bauer. Aaron Bauer, one of our players to watch for. Here's Stanky, another player to watch for Notre Dame. Lots of electric players for this Fighting Irish team. Coming in their 3rd game only of the season. This will be the 7th game for Central Michigan. Here comes Kylie Delray, the ever dangerous. Just poked away. Would have been a pretty play if it was completed. Williams into the crease. It'll be frozen by Gribshaw.
Fans, the second day of CMU's weekend versus Notre Dame is right here on CCHN. Our coverage will be starting at 11:35 a.m. Myself and Anthony Schulte will be on the call for that. And it will be streamed here exclusively here on CCHN, your home for Chippewa hockey.
Face-off 1 will be retrieved by Notre Dame. Notre Dame trying to clear into the neutral zone. Good job by Barnett along those blue lines.
Penalty upcoming.
Delayed penalty.
Nope, it was delayed offside, sorry.
Delayed offside.
So what a delayed offsides means is it's when
Delray a shot and it's just off the pads of Gribshaw.
the attacking team, so delayed offsides is when the attacking team can't touch the puck in the offensive zone until the defensive team touches up. So Central Michigan had to wait for Notre Dame to touch the puck before they were able to touch it in the offensive zone.
Here is Lepore. Gabby Lepore skating in to the slot, and it's just off to the left. And Notre Dame will try and take advantage into the defensive zone of Central Michigan. Hubert, good defense. Big hit along the boards, and that puck will fly around the goal along the end boards.
Now a delayed penalty coming up, and it's on Central as they're Saudi touching up.
So it'll be Notre Dame's first power play opportunity of the night. First time for Central Michigan to show off their penalty kill. Impressive penalty kill to start off the year. That'll be Hubert heading to the box. 13:39 left to go here in the third period.
CMU with their Notre Dame with their first power play of the game so far. CMU with their first penalty kill of the game. This shows the discipline from CMU so far.
From both sides, to be honest.
From both sides. Both each having a power play respectively. But again, like I mentioned before, very disciplined so far, as Hubert will have 2 minutes in the box.
5 of the 28 goals for Central Michigan have come on the power play. So they've known how to attack the power play, and they've only given up 4 on the penalty kill.
Yeah, Central Michigan penalty kill has been lights out this year. It was one of the pluses, one of many pluses for them last season. So I've really liked the aggressiveness they've had on the penalty kill so far this year.
Here's Flood, a shot top shelf, couldn't quite go.
Good save there by Schroer. What I really like there is she started to get out her butterfly, but she didn't 100% commit. Because if you 100% commit, then it's hard to get down. So if Notre Dame was able to get the rebound, they were just been able to push at 5-hole, where she kind of started to jump up, but she would have been able to get down low if there was a rebound coming.
Bauer, a shot on goal just off the pads of Schroer. The attempted clear just off into the neutral zone. Here comes Nixon. The speedy Gabriella Nixon on a breakaway. Nixon. And she scores! Breakaway goal, Gabriella Nixon! Yet another one for Central Michigan. Make it 4-0 CMU.
Gabriella Nixon, in the spirit of Halloween, please take 1 piece of candy. No, she'll take 8 pieces of candy. Her 8th goal of the year. Wow, Gabriella Nixon coming out swinging from that hat trick last game.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So we've gotten Cinderella reference from Ryan, and now Halloween. By the way, favorite Halloween candy? Either
Twix.
Kit Kat.
Twix.
Kit Kat.
Twix. Can't go wrong with a good
boy.
Twix bar. Castor, a shot on goal just off. And a freeze by Gribshaw. The speed of Gabriella Nixon has been on full display, not only just tonight, but this whole season. A lot of players on the Central Michigan team have a very high speed skill here.
I mentioned the aggressiveness on the penalty kill for Central Michigan. I really like the aggressiveness in general. Like right now, if you didn't know that they were shorthanded, you would think that was 5-on-5 hockey.
Yeah. So a shorthanded goal for Central Michigan.
They have done a really good job of keeping the pedal to the metal, going 100% and not letting Notre Dame back into this game.
An opportunity for Notre Dame, squashed by Central Michigan. Good back check performance here on that possession. Puck will roll into the Central Michigan or the Notre Dame defensive zone, and almost through the wickets of Gribshaw was that. Good freeze, and Central Michigan will send on some new players.
The CMU is back to full strength here, almost getting through the gloves of Notre Dame, but able to freeze it there. CMU back to full strength. If CMU is dominating when they have a penalty kill, just get ready to see what they do with full strength.
Good penalty kill from Central Michigan, getting that shorthanded goal. Excellent special teams here for Central Michigan along the blue lines. Stanky, and they'll go out of play into the Notre Dame bench.
If you're looking for game reports, stats, schedules, and more, take a trip to CMUWomen'sHockey.com. There you can find those and much more, including player information, recruiting information, apparel, and more. That's CMUWomen'sHockey.com.
You said at, not N. So I know Derek took that read. He took that read from my partner Ryan Donnelly because he wanted to try and get that, and he messed up.
How do you mess up my ad read?
I am going back and watching that ad read too because I said ad.
I thought you said at. Leontino with the puck in the neutral zone for Central Michigan. Slick move right there by Derek Steele right next to me here in the broadcast
That was smooth.
booth.
I'll give you that, Derek.
I saw him pick up the paper. I was like, oh, goodness, I know what's coming. Sure enough, there he goes.
Don't worry, Ryan. I'll pay for something. I was going to say your Bennigan's.
Can you pay for my Bennigan's, Derek?
I am not paying
Derek,
for
you're running
your
yourself
Bennigan's.
a big tab here
Can you
tonight.
pay for my lemonade at least?
Maybe.
Oh, boy.
Okay, that's fair. I'll take it.
Bodies flying in the neutral zone. Notre Dame passing the puck around. And Mermalik, she'll try to clear. Taken in the neutral zone by Stanky. Called her name a lot tonight, trying to get her first points of the contest.
Couple of out-of-town scoreboards. Red Wings just had Boston 3-3. Larkin scored a goal.
There we go.
And then CMU Hockey,
Let's go Red Wings.
Davenport up 3-0 after 1 on the men's Division II team. Davenport and Central Michigan will rematch tomorrow right here after the women's game.
I'm sure Reagan Cleaves is not too happy about that Dylan Larkin goal. Tied game 3-3 out at Little Caesars Arena.
Reagan wearing the Tuukka Rask jersey today.
If you watch the pregame show, yeah, he was wearing that Rask jersey. And it might bite him back in the butt, but the Red Wings coming out swinging against the Bruins.
There's an opportunity and a good save right there by Gribshaw.
Last
Again, despite those 4 goals, an impressive performance tonight.
Go team.
Go team.
I have nothing there. I lost my train of thought.
You know what that happens to
It
the
happens
best
to
of
the
us,
best
Ryan.
of us.
Don't worry, that happens to me at least once a game.
Face off won by Central Michigan, taken away by Notre Dame. Puck will roll into the neutral zone along the deep blue line. Central Michigan will go right back into the Notre Dame defensive zone.
Correction, 4-3 Boston as they just scored.
Boston,
Oh,
what a
come
response
on.
from the Bruins. And now we can hear Reagan Cleaves from the stands cheering about that one. Boston.
We can hear
taking the
Reagan all the
advantage.
way back at his apartment cheering for that goal.
Well, I see his jersey. I assume he's still here.
That
He
is
left his...
Devin. Oh, he did leave his Tuukka jersey.
Where
here.
is his Tuukka jersey?
Leah Palmer, a shot just wide left. Good knockaway there by Gribshaw. And a good freeze in the crease by Gribshaw once again. 9:19 left to go here in the third. And Derek, thank you for joining us here on this broadcast. It was a pleasure having you on, my friend. Got to do this again one time. Derek Steele, everybody.
Derek,
Thank you for
you
having
were
me.
very fun to work with. I'm glad. I can't wait to work with you in Bowling Green in about a month.
That'll be a fun trip.
That'll
That
be
will be
super
a fun
fun.
trip. And Ryan, I will give you that ad read when I have it in Bowling Green.
Let's go.
There it is. I'm gonna hold them to it. I'm on camera. I'll hold them to that, as Hubert will have it going into the Notre Dame defensive zone. Williams. 4-4 as we hear
4-4?
from Michael Rosenkrantz, David Perron. What a back and forth game out at Little
Oh, man.
Caesars
Game
Arena.
of the year, maybe. Game of the century, maybe.
Bruins and Red Wings knotted up at 4 apiece in the third period out at Little Caesars Arena. Back here at Martin, Hutchinson along the blue line. She'll be just off. Good block right there. Notre Dame into the neutral zone. They'll look to attack. Trying to put up some stats here tonight. Bauer will chase along with Hutchinson along the end boards. Hubert will take it into the neutral zone. Good poke right there by Flood. Central Michigan trying to play good back check here. They have so far. Delray just loses it. Good cleanup by Whitus. Whitus trying to weave her way into the offensive zone. She can't quite get there. Bauer will lose it. Saudi just off her stick. And Hutchinson will chase.
It's always good to see Zoe Saudi. She's playing excellent today. Zoe Saudi with that pink tape, but she's actually playing really good defense so far
Yes.
for CMU, especially when we've seen Stanky. She's been guarding her a couple times.
Right.
Going out for her, intimidating her, which messes up the shot. It's good defense that we've seen from Zoe Saudi.
Ryan, I don't know if you know this, but Zoe Saudi is an Army ROTC member here.
Well, Zoe Saudi, thank you so much for your service.
So I guess she said, or Derek's still saying she's not
She's
anymore.
not.
My note sheet has to be updated apparently.
Oh. Former.
She's a former Army ROTC member here at Central Michigan University.
Well, still, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you. Puck around the net in the offensive zone for Notre Dame. Central Michigan trying to clear. And they will. Here comes Nixon. Gabriella Nixon just flying in there, her speed. Up, and there's a shot, and there's a goal right there. Gabriella Nixon zooms into the crease and taps it in. Gabriella Nixon, her second goal of the evening, make it 5-0 Central Michigan.
Gabriella Nixon saying, "Let me have some gravy with that mashed potatoes." Thanksgiving reference.
Oh my
Ninth
goodness. Ryan,
goal
you're
of the
killing me.
season.
Ryan, you're killing me, man. That was
Shout out
great.
my mom. I got a text on my Apple Watch saying that I need Thanksgiving references.
Oh, man,
Christmas is
Ryan.
up next, Mom. Don't you worry.
Ryan Donnelly, never change, my friend. You are special. Annie Castor against Stanky in the face-off. Castor will win. assisted by Biankowski, as you hear the goal announcement right there. So a Bruins goal got called back, 4-3 Red Wings. Red Wings will get continuously updating you on that game. Big game if you're joining us, sacrificing that game. We appreciate you. It's a big collision down in the left slot. Puck in the corner. Board battle, bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Palmer will try to get it up to Castor. Castor, she'll retain. She'll try to squeeze it in right there for Biankowski. And she can't quite get there. Or Darche, excuse me. Palmer taken away by Notre Dame. Notre Dame will try to sneak it in. Good back check here from Central Michigan. Highlight of the evening. I guess you could say it's the offense, but the back check. The back check of Central Michigan really paying dividends here, helping out Bree Schroer.
Like you said, Anthony, that back check, like Derek Skeel said, that's something that CMU needs to improve.
Here comes Mariah Wilson into the offensive zone. Mariah Wilson. It'll be just left off a Notre Dame defender.
Like you said, once again, that back check, something that CMU has improved on, and it shows in that game. That Gabriella Nixon goal moments ago has really impressed with that backhanded shot. 5:13 left to go here in the third period as Michael Rosenkrantz is fist pumping.
Andrew
Kopp.
5-3 Red Wings score. Thank you, Michael, for keeping us updated with this one.
Are we about to beat the Boston Bruins? Are we about to hand them their first loss of the year?
First regular time loss. In the left circle, face off, won by Notre Dame. Here comes Notre Dame into the neutral zone. A dump off to Bauer. Erin Bauer, here she comes. A shot and a glove save. What a save right there by Bree Schroer, continuing her phenomenal play in the crease.
Bree Schroer, 0 goals allowed so far. Her save percentage is definitely going up after this game. What a performance today from Bree Schroer. Has performed very well this year, actually.
5:03 left to go in this third period. Face off in the left circle. Stanky and Leotino. Stanky will win. Notre Dame in the lead, picked off by Simbro. Noelle Simbro, she'll have it taken away. And Hutchinson, big collision in the left circle. And a board battle top of your screen. Coughed up into the bottom corner. Lapore at the blue line. Lapore's shot up and to the left. Lapore will try to take it in again, and it's just off her stick. Here comes Stanky into the neutral zone, or into the offensive zone, excuse me, and she'll try to slice one in, and the puck will stay loose. Good job right there getting behind the goalie Schroer by Leotino, getting right behind the playing back goalie, as we alluded to earlier in the telecast.
Yeah, like you mentioned before, she had 2 bodies fall for that puck while she falls to the floor, but nonetheless, great defense so far, great momentum by CMU, and we'll talk more about that on our post-game show, so don't go anywhere.
Wow, you stole, post-game show, me and Ryan Donnelly, Anthony Schultz, Ryan Donnelly, we'll have it with you right after the conclusion of this contest.
I just handed it off. It's like a pass to basketball. That's what I want to do. I didn't want to take it from you, but
you're all good. You saw what best fit. Here comes Bauer. Erin Bauer, nice move into the neutral zone. Good defense by Hutchinson. She'll get it back into the neutral zone. Where Williams, I'll take it. She has that goal earlier today. Williams into the crease, and it's just off. Good save right there by Gripshaw. Fight for the puck near the blue line. And good insurance right there by Hutchinson. And she will clear to Delray. Delray will tap it to Huber, and it'll be picked off by Notre Dame. Delray with the puck. Puck moving around both sides. Here's Barnett, freshly checked in, the captain. Mac Barnett, 6 assists in 4 games, including this one here this season. Impressive campaign from the captain. Notre Dame trying to get something going here in the latter stages of this one. The nightcap here on CCHN. Good pass to Williams. Williams, she'll shoot, and it'll be saved. Good save by Gribshaw.
Williams looking for that second goal here today, and what a game so far for CMU. They have not played in about a couple of weeks, and they've shaken off that rust pretty quickly so far. They have not played since October 22nd against Miami of Ohio, like we've mentioned throughout this broadcast. But CMU shaking off the rust early so far. 2:53 left to go here in the third period.
Face off in the left circle. Puck being batted around. Opportunity for Central Michigan. Shot from the blue line. Intercepted by Notre Dame, and it'll go right through the wickets. Over to Palmer. Palmer in her own zone. Up to Saudi, excuse me. Here comes Zoe Saudi. Zoe Saudi just off the stick of Gribshaw. Puck in the top right corner of your screen. Battling against the boards are these two squads. Central Michigan 5-1, Notre Dame 0-2. Notre Dame into the offensive zone. It'll be poked away by Central Michigan. Nixon with it. Nixon weaving her way into the offensive zone. Here comes Gabriella Nixon. A shot, and she tried to put it top shelf. Nothing going for Gabriella Nixon. Battle against the boards, down right-hand corner of your screen. Stanky trying to take it out for Notre Dame.
It's always CMU loving that defense here so far from CMU, having all of their skaters in their own zone, as we have an interception there by Palmer.
1:30 left to go here in this third period. Central Michigan up 5-0 and a goal! Central Michigan scores! Chloe Darche with that goal right there. With 1:28 left to go here in the third period, Central Michigan extends their lead to 6-0.
Chloe Darche, her first goal of the year. Insert Christmas pun here. 6-0 Chippewas. She's getting extra presents this year, and that present is an exclamation point. Putting the exclamation point for CMU. 6-0, 1:25 left to go here in the third.
Here's Whitus along the end boards, up to the blue line. That was Chloe Darche's first collegiate goal, so congratulations to her. Here's Castor, just off the stick of Castor, trying to extend this lead to a touchdown. Little football reference for you here on a football weekend. 56 seconds left to go in this third period. Fight along the boards. Won by Notre Dame. And a good steal right there by Nixon. Nixon has the puck going around the net. Nixon using that speed. Look at her fly past the net. Trips, and Notre Dame will retain. Good steal by Barnett. 18 seconds left to go here in this third period. Puck deep in the Notre Dame defensive zone. Hutchinson. Pass along the end boards. 6 seconds left to go in this one. 5 seconds, 4. And as the clock expires in this one, Central Michigan will take the lead, will take the win 6-0. Bree Schroer holds on to the shutout through 3. This will be the second straight year that Central Michigan shuts out Notre Dame in the first game of the series. Make sure to stay tuned. Just momentarily, we will have the post-game show with you here live from Martin Arena. Central Michigan winning 6-0 against Notre Dame. You're watching CCHN. against Notre Dame. A game where shots on goal, CMU had the advantage 45-16, and the second straight year where in the first game again in the Notre Dame series, Central Michigan shuts them out 6-0. What a stat right there, Ryan. What did you see in this game that really stuck out?
One things that many things that I've seen so far from this game was scoring opportunities. This CMU team is a high-scoring team. 6 goals on a goalie that has had 13 goals given up. She most likely will have the start tomorrow too.
Yep.
Bree Schroer. Wow, what a game. 0 goals allowed. Her save percentage is going up.
Yep.
And just 0 goals allowed. That is crazy. A lot of saves here today for CMU and a lot of shots, perfect shot opportunities. Finding the shots, the backhanded goals like Derek Steele mentioned while he was on the broadcast. Finding those backhanded goals is something that CMU needs to improve on, and they improved on a lot. That Gabriella Nixon backhand goal in the third period was a very impressive one, to say the least. But my favorite play so far here in this game, the buzzer beater goal by who was it?
The buzzer beater goal by Brooke Hubert.
By Brooke Hubert. Brooke Hubert had the .08 goal, and that was a very electric call and a very electric atmosphere for CMU, and a very good game overall. But Notre Dame has shown that they have shaken off the rust pretty well, and this is going to be a fun one tomorrow.
16 shots on goal for Notre Dame. That means 16 saves for Bree Schroer. All very impressive saves. We have Derek Steele dancing in the back, indicating that the Red Wings have indeed won against the Bruins. 5-4, gentlemen. 5-4. 5-4.
We got to
win. The Red
win.
Wings take a win against the Bruins, their first regular time loss of the season. Looking at our players to watch for, number 61, Gabriella Nixon. She had 2 goals tonight. Definitely a player to watch for. And Caitlin Williams, 1 goal tonight for Central Michigan. For Notre Dame, Erin Bauer, 0 goals. Edison Stanky, 0 goals. Really, Central Michigan doing a lot tonight right to stop this Notre Dame team. Your keys to the game, expand on those.
The keys to the game so far: build on special team success. Absolutely. During the penalty kill, they improved a lot, especially when CMU was on that penalty kill. They were able to get that penalty kill goal by Gabriella Nixon.
Shorthanded goal.
That
right
shorthanded goal backhand, that was all special teams, and they played phenomenal tonight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Gosh dang it. Contain Bauer. Yes, they did that too, and it was very impressive to see what they'd done, especially Zoe Sauty, the pink tape. That defense tonight was impressive today, to say the least, from Zoe Sauty. And then they continued that sophomore play.
Yeah.
Very good overall today. I think they were 3 for 3 with the keys of the game today, Anthony.
Yeah, 3 for 3 with the keys of the game. Can't get those wrong if you're shutting them out
No.
down there in the crease.
Absolutely not.
Our 3 stars of the game, we're going to start with our 3rd star, Chloe Darche. She had that 1 goal. Impressive game. Her first collegiate goal of her career.
Yes, it was very impressive to see. First game, first goal, very impressive. She already made an impact on the ice for the Chippewas.
2nd star of the game, we're going with Gabriella Nixon. Those 2 goals, almost another hat trick for her, coming off that 3-goal performance against Miami.
5 goals combined in the past 2 games.
Oh, yeah.
She has been speedy. She's been really good scoring-wise. She helps a lot. And everybody needs a Gabriella Nixon.
Up to 12 points on the season. And then our number 1 star, it's got to be Bree Schroer.
Oh, my gosh,
She's
absolutely.
got the 16 saves shutout, her 2nd shutout of her career. The next game's coming up on CCHN. Men's D2 tomorrow versus Davenport. We got a 3 p.m. puck drop for you there. Men's D3 Saturday, November 18th against Adrian. 6:30 p.m. puck drop. And women's D2 tomorrow against Notre Dame. That'll be a 12 p.m. puck drop. We want to say a big thank you to our cameraman, Michael Rosenkrantz, also doing the intermissions. Good job on you there, buddy.
Great job, Michael.
Our producers, Sam Tubashinsky. Yes, I got it. Sam Tubashinsky and Devin Sarah right there running the 1s and 2s for you. And we're going to thank MHTV for the equipment as always.
To mention, this is Sam's first game producing.
Yes.
And he did a wonderful job. Along with some help with Devin Sarah.
Yes.
Nonetheless, great job, Sam.
Wonderful job.
Hopefully we can pronounce your last name right in the future.
I got it right. I consider that a win for myself here today. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Devin, for all you did for us to run this bad boy today. But that's it for us from Martin Ice Arena, where Central Michigan beats Notre Dame 6-0. Make sure to tune in tomorrow as the Fighting Irish come back in here tomorrow night's arena to try and even up the season series between these two teams against Central Michigan. Coverage will start at 11:30 exclusively on CCHN. For our entire broadcast crew, my partner Ryan Donnelly, and Derek Steele for joining us here today, I'm Anthony Schulte. So long, everybody.